Age is not the thief of strength, silence is. The silence of forgotten muscles. I am Dr. Howard Tucker, and today I want to talk about something most people over 60 see as normal. Finding it harder to stand up, getting winded, climbing stairs, and feeling every step grow heavier. But I want you to pause for a second, because that is not destiny. When I met Richard, 74 years old, he said, "Doctor, I guess I'm just weak because I'm old." But when we looked closer, the problem was not his age, it was the slow, silent loss of muscle that happens day by day. Medicine calls this sarcopenia. It starts quietly, just a few grams of muscle vanish every day, and you do not even feel it until one morning, getting out of bed suddenly feels like a workout. I tell this story not to scare you, but to remind you that you still have the power to take your strength back. The legs that once carried you through life can be strong again if you nourish them the right way. Modern science shows that muscle recovery depends less on age and more on how you feed and move your body every single day through food circulation and lifestyle habits. And here's the fascinating part. The secret does not lie in the gym, it lies in your kitchen. You can begin rebuilding muscle right at your dining table with 6 simple foods that most older adults already have in their fridge. Before we go into each one, ask yourself this: are my legs really getting weaker, or have I just not given them what they need? A 2024 study from Harvard Health found that people over 65 who ate diets rich in omega-3 plant protein, and anti-inflammatory foods maintained leg strength 27% better than those who lacked protein. I have seen this not only in research, but in my own clinic. When patients change their breakfast, they regain confidence with every step. We cannot stop time, but we can slow its footprints on our legs. In the next few minutes, I will show you how to combine science with ancient wisdom to restart the energy flow in your legs and restore flexibility and balance you thought were gone. So stay until the end of this video, because there I will share the 7-day starter plan, a nutrition and light movement guide that helps you feel noticeable changes in just 1 week. This is not magic. This is physiology proof that age only wins when we stop trying. Now let's begin the journey back to strength, one step at a time. I still remember clearly, it was a Monday morning at my clinic not long ago. Richard Coleman, 74, walked in with a limp. Half joking, he said, "Doctor, I doubt you can save these old legs. Climbing stairs feels like climbing Mount Everest." I smiled and told him, "Richard, the scary part isn't weak legs. It's believing you can't get your strength back." He gave a faint laugh, then went silent. That was the moment I realized millions of people after 60 share the same false belief that weakness is simply a normal part of aging. But the truth is, not everyone ages the same way. Some people at 80 still walk around the park every morning, while others at 65 already struggle with stairs. The difference is not genetics, it is how we nourish our bodies every day. At the Cleveland Clinic, I studied over 200 older adults and found something fascinating. Those who kept a consistent breakfast with quality protein, healthy fats, and enough minerals, along with gentle daily movement, had 30% higher leg muscle density than those who ate irregularly. That means you do not need heavy workouts or complex machines. Sometimes just a bowl of oatmeal with berries or a slice of avocado with a boiled egg in the morning gives your body the building blocks it needs to repair itself. Muscles, especially in your legs, are like smart engines. When you give them the right fuel, they rebuild themselves. I asked Richard, "What do you usually have for breakfast?" He said, "Just black coffee and sometimes white bread." I figured eating light feels easier. I shook my head and said, "That light breakfast has been taking energy away from your legs." We often fear eating too much, fear protein, fear fat. But it is long-term nutrient deficiency that weakens muscle fibers. When your muscles lose energy, your brain weakens too, because the brain and muscles are deeply connected through the nervous system. When muscles stop working, the brain receives a signal to rest, and the aging of the nervous system speeds up. On the other hand, when muscles are well fed, the nervous system activates and the brain releases endorphins and dopamine, bringing alertness and happiness. I told Richard about a 2024 study from the University of Tokyo. Older adults who focused on eating omega-3, rich fish, antioxidant-rich berries, and full proteins from eggs or oats improved both muscle strength and short-term memory in just 8 weeks. This proves that the body and brain age together, and when cared for properly, both can rejuvenate together. 2 months later, Richard came back for a follow-up. This time he walked in without holding onto a chair. He smiled and said, "Doctor, I still climb the stairs every morning just to prove I can." I placed my hand on his shoulder and told him, "You didn't just prove it to me, Richard, you proved it to your legs." That is why I made this video, so anyone over 60 who feels weaker knows it can change. Strength does not come from youth, it comes from consistency and the right understanding. In the next section, I will explain why our bodies start losing muscle after 50 and the 3 silent reasons your legs weaken faster than you think. Once you understand that, you will know how to reverse the process. Because when you understand your body, you regain control of your life. Why your legs weaken first and how your body silently cries for help. Have you ever wondered why, as you age, your legs are the first to weaken while your arms or back seem fine? That is not random. In neurology, we call it lower collapse, when the large muscles in your legs, which consume the most energy, are the first ones the body sacrifices to save fuel. The human body is intelligent, but sometimes it is too practical. When we eat less, sleep less, or avoid movement, the brain prioritizes energy for the heart and brain, while muscles, especially leg muscles, get their budget cut. The result? Each year after age 50, we lose 1 to 2% of our muscle mass, and this rate can double if your diet lacks protein, vitamin D, and proper blood circulation. The issue is not only in the muscles but also in circulation and the motor nerves. After 60, blood vessels in the legs tend to narrow, reducing oxygen flow to the muscle fibers. When oxygen runs low, muscle cells begin to die off. Not suddenly, but little by little, day after day. That explains why many older adults feel heaviness, numbness, or leg cramps at night. Those are the muscles crying out for help. A 2024 study from the Mayo Clinic showed that people over 65 with poor blood circulation, specifically lower nitric oxide levels, lose leg muscle up to 3 times faster than those who maintain healthy circulation. Nitric oxide, often called NO, is a tiny molecule your body naturally produces when you eat foods rich in natural nitrates such as leafy greens, beets, or fatty fish. It acts as the key that unlocks your blood vessels. When nitric oxide levels drop, blood flow to your muscles decreases and muscle fibers start to shrink even if you walk every single day. That is why walking alone is not enough, unless your body also has the fuel it needs to rebuild those fibers afterward. On top of that, hormone imbalance and chronic inflammation add to the downward spiral of muscle weakness. When your body lacks omega-3 seconds, vitamin D and magnesium, inflammation is no longer kept in check, leading to a low-grade, ongoing irritation inside your muscles. It may sound insignificant, but that silent inflammation makes your muscles stay sore longer, recover slower, and lose strength faster. Imagine your muscles as a team of construction workers. If you stop giving them building materials, protein, if you take away their tools, vitamins, and minerals, and cut off their power supply, oxygen, they will still try to work, but slowly burn out. Eventually, one by one, they quit. That is how you lose muscle. The hopeful truth is this: your body never completely gives up. Muscle cells can regenerate for life as long as you send them the right signal. And those signals are 1. Eat enough and eat right to trigger muscle protein synthesis. 2. Move lightly but consistently to reopen blood flow to muscle fibers. 3. Reduce inflammation and restore micronutrients to create the environment for healing. I always tell my patients, we cannot fight time, but we can slow it down once we understand what our body is trying to say. Your body speaks to you every day through cramps, light tingling, or legs that feel colder than usual. That is not just aging. That is a biological message you are low on energy, blood flow, or nutrients. A 2023 joint study by Harvard University and the Tokyo Institute of Gerontology found that older adults who consumed enough omega-3 seconds, plant protein, and antioxidants for 12 weeks increased their leg muscle mass by 8 to 12% without changing their exercise routine. That means food is cellular exercise. When you eat right, your body automatically trains itself at the biological level. And that is the key. We do not need to eat more, we need to eat smarter. In the next part, I will show you 6 foods proven to rebuild muscle and circulation, but more importantly, how to eat them so they actually work. Because if you eat without understanding absorption and nutrient synergy, you are wasting the body's natural healing potential. So stay tuned because the next section is where you start rebuilding your own strength. Practical solutions, 6 foods that rebuild strength and how to eat them the right way. If your body were a garden, food would be the rain and sunlight nourishing every living cell within you. But here is what most people overlook. Not all foods are absorbed the same way. Some healthy meals actually drain your energy, while humble, everyday ingredients can quietly bring your muscles back to life. Today, I will show you 6 foods that restore the strength in your legs, and more importantly, how to eat them so your body truly benefits. 1. Sweet potatoes, the steady battery for your legs. Sweet potatoes act like a slow-charging battery for your body. Their energy does not hit you all at once like white sugar or white rice. Instead, it releases slowly, helping your muscles work longer without fatigue. They contain beta-carotene, vitamin A, and potassium, 3 nutrients that together improve blood circulation, reduce muscle inflammation, and stabilize contractions. A 2024 study from the Harvard Nutrition Lab found that adults over 60 who ate about 3.5 ounces of sweet potato per day, that is roughly 100 grams, increased their leg endurance by 18% after 6 weeks. Smart way to eat: roast or boil sweet potatoes and pair them with a source of protein such as Greek yogurt, beans, or eggs to slow down sugar absorption. Eat them in the morning or at midday when your body needs energy for movement. Eat to move, not to lie down. That is the motto of long-living elders in Okinawa, Japan. 2. Oats, the steadfast friend of strong legs. Oats are more than a breakfast. They are one of the most stable energy sources for older muscles. They contain beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that stabilizes blood sugar and nourishes healthy gut bacteria, which are essential for absorbing protein effectively. In addition, the magnesium in oats relaxes muscle fibers, preventing stiffness and nighttime cramps. A 2023 study from the Mayo Clinic found that eating oats 4 times a week reduced the risk of early leg muscle weakness by 25% in adults over 65. Smart way to eat: soak oats overnight in plant-based milk, then add berries or pumpkin seeds. Combine with cinnamon or ginger, both help boost circulation and warm your lower limbs. Drink a glass of warm water afterward to support mineral absorption. 3. Avocado, the flexibility keeper and cramp stopper. Avocado is not just a trendy food, it is golden nutrition for older adults. Its healthy unsaturated fats reduce joint inflammation, protect muscle cell membranes, and improve absorption of fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K. In fact, avocado contains more potassium than bananas, a mineral that prevents cramps and maintains electrolyte balance. Smart way to eat: have half an avocado daily paired with a boiled egg or whole grain toast. Add a few drops of lemon juice and olive oil to activate digestive enzymes for better absorption. Your body is like a symphony. When you nourish it with the right rhythm, it performs beautifully. 4. Berries, when sweetness becomes medicine. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, all packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that shield muscle tissue from free radical damage. Studies at Tokyo University in 2023 revealed that older adults who ate at least 3.5 ounces of berries per day, about 100 grams, recovered 35% faster after exercise. Vitamin C in berries also boosts collagen production, keeping tendons and joints flexible. Smart way to eat: combine berries with oats. This synergy slows down antioxidant absorption, making the effect last longer. Enjoy them as an afternoon snack to prevent energy drops and sharpen focus. 5. Salmon, a natural source of muscle rebuilding. If sweet potatoes are energy, then salmon is the building material. The protein in salmon is easy to absorb and contains all 9 essential amino acids, the foundation your body uses to rebuild muscle fibers. More importantly, the omega-3 fats in salmon reduce microscopic inflammation inside, muscle improve circulation, and increase the flexibility of blood vessels. Salmon also provides vitamin B12, which helps maintain the nerve-to-muscle connection and may prevent trembling in the hands and legs. Smart way to eat: 2 to 3 meals per week is enough. Prioritize baking or steaming, or use canned salmon packed in olive oil. Pair with leafy greens to add folate and fiber for better digestion. 6. Eggs, a simple but perfect source of strength. Every egg contains 9 amino acids, vitamin D, choline, and healthy fats. Together, they create a complete symphony of nutrition for your muscles and your brain. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and strengthen bones, while choline supports communication between the brain and the muscles, leading to quicker reflexes and steadier steps. Smart way to eat. 1 to 2 eggs per day is enough. Avoid deep frying. Eat with dark, leafy greens such as spinach or broccoli to add vitamin K. It is not about eating more. It is about eating consistently, correctly, and combining foods intelligently. When these foods rotate throughout your week, they create a synergy effect where each nutrient helps another work better. Here is the small secret I always tell my patients. Your body does not change because of one healthy meal. It changes when you do a little bit of the right thing every day. In the next part, I will guide you through the 7-day starter plan, a small, simple program that helps you begin restoring your strength and your confidence with every step. You do not need to become young again. You only need to become strong in the way that fits your age. 7-day starter plan, the journey to stronger legs and inner calm. When my patients ask, "Doctor, where should I start?" I always answer, start with the most ordinary day. You do not need a complicated regimen or a strict menu. In just 7 days, you will begin to feel life returning, starting from your legs, the very place that keeps you steady in this world. 7-day starter plan, gentle but effective days 1 and 2. Wake up your energy. In the morning, begin with overnight oats made with plant-based milk and a handful of berries. The fiber in oats wakes up your gut, while the anthocyanins in berries help move blood to your brain and down to your legs. At midday, have boiled sweet potatoes with a small portion of stewed beans or a boiled egg. End the day with 10 minutes of ankle flex and extend movements while seated. This helps direct blood down to your legs. Every time you move, your blood is retelling the story of life. Days 3 and 4. Flexibility and recovery. Add half an avocado to breakfast along with a softly cooked egg. Healthy fats from avocado and choline from eggs help the nerve-to-muscle connection run smoothly. In the evening, enjoy a serving of baked salmon with dark leafy greens to provide omega-3 seconds and folate, the 2 gatekeepers of strength and memory. Research from the Tokyo Longevity Center in 2024 showed that in just 10 days of increasing omega-3 seconds and antioxidants, adults over 70 improve muscle strength by 12% and reduce joint discomfort. Food is medicine, but only when you eat with appreciation. Days 5 and 6. Strength and circulation. Morning oats with berries and pumpkin seeds. This nourishes your blood and supports steady muscle endurance. Midday sweet potatoes with eggs and leafy greens to keep energy stable through the afternoon. Evening salmon soup with mashed avocado to support absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. While eating, remember to chew slowly. With every calm chew, the blood vessels of your legs and your abdomen activate in rhythm. Eating slowly is how you tell your body, "I still have time." Day 7, balance and renewal. Spend 20 minutes in the morning walking slowly in gentle sunlight while breathing deeply. Afterward, enjoy sunny-side-up eggs with avocado and boiled greens. This is not only a meal, it is a small ritual of gratitude, thanking your legs for carrying you everywhere. In the evening, sit quietly for 5 minutes, place your hands on your knees, close your eyes, and say softly, "Thank you for today, my legs are still standing strong." It may sound simple, but my patients who do this for 1 week often report feeling warmer, stronger, and more at peace. Philosophical message: strength lives not only in muscle, but in inner stillness. Modern science has shown that older adults who maintain positive emotions and a daily gratitude habit have about 30% lower internal inflammation, a stronger immune system, and deeper sleep. Peace is not a reward. It is a biological response of a calm mind. When you combine proper nutrition, gentle movement, and gratitude, your body returns to its natural rhythm. Blood flows better, muscles receive the nutrients they need, and your legs return to their natural state, strong without strain. I once said in a lecture at an institute for aging, "When your legs are strong, you do not just go farther, you live deeper." Every meal, every step, every slow breath is a kind of biological meditation that brings the brain, the heart, and the body into harmony. This is the art of living long in peace, the core philosophy of Elderly Wisdom Diaries. In the final part, I will summarize the key lessons from today and share how to keep the fire of this journey alive. What matters is not how quickly you start, but how calmly you move forward, one steady step at a time, one meaningful meal at a time. Part 6. Keep your legs strong, keep your mind steady. If you have watched this far, I want you to pause for a moment and feel your legs. Flex and extend them gently and notice the sensation. These legs have carried you for decades, to your first job, through the streets of your youth, through all the times you ran to someone you love, and even now, as you continue the journey to live healthy, live long, and live in peace. I have met many patients and I have learned one truth. Real strength does not only live in muscle, it lives in the belief that you can still move forward. Your legs are the symbol of that belief. Your body is listening to you every day. The human body, whether past 60 or 80, still has extraordinary capacity to recover. You only need to send the right signals. Eat real foods, minimally processed, rich in natural colors. Drink enough water, breathe deeply, and walk slowly every day. Keep your mind calm. Do not compare yourself to the past. Aim only to be a little better than yesterday. Science has shown that with small daily improvements after 3 months, the circulation, nervous system, and muscles of older adults can show a biological rejuvenation of 5 to 10 years. That change does not come from the gym. It comes from how you live, how you eat, and how you think. A note from a doctor who has lived nearly a century. I am now over 100 years old. Here is what I have learned. Age does not take away strength, it simply tests how you preserve it. Begin with a single small change, a few slices of sweet potato, a spoonful of oats, an egg, or a warm salmon meal. Let those small choices become a daily ritual of caring for yourself. One morning when you stand up without holding on to anything, you will smile. Not because of a miracle, but because you have given your legs their confidence back. If you found peace today, or something that makes you want to begin again, please press like. So I know this video reached you. Subscribe to Elderly Wisdom Diaries, where every week I will share a letter of wisdom about nutrition, brain health, and the art of slower living after 60. And if you are already on this path, I want to hear your story. Leave a comment. Which of the 6 foods will you start with today? You never know, your small answer might become someone else's new beginning. Strong legs are the foundation of long life. Eat right, live slowly, and be grateful for every step. That is the true secret of health and wisdom.